you can order from Munchery and get it tonight. Food cooked by talented local chefs, or bring it to you, right to your door, whether it's your home or your office.
So we're here at Munchery headquarters in San Francisco's Outer Mission District. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how the company began?
Munchery started in my living room, mostly because my wife and I, we work a lot, and what's for dinner is always the question at the end of each day. And I decided that what makes the best food is mainly the chef. So if I take the chef out of people's home environment or a restaurant environment and allow him or her to just focus on cooking, and we'll build the entire infrastructure around them so that we can conveniently take orders from customer, we can fulfill, do delivery.
So walk us through the either a day in the kitchen or sort of a life cycle of a meal.
We have food moving in and out of our kitchen and our fulfillment centers throughout the day, every day. There are actually a number of teams because we have many chefs cooking on the menu at once. Our menu is usually planned and designed a few weeks in advance. Ingredients usually come in the day before so that the chef can start prepping, let's say brining chicken or meat or whatever, and then they cook it. And we plate it up and get it ready and chill it down the day of. And then there are very simple instructions for a customer to reheat at home. Currently, the format is cold food because the food doesn't go bad quickly. It allows us to have a gigantic variety. We're talking like 50 items on the menu. You can have great salads, you can have fresh vegetables, leafy greens right into your meals. You can have sushi, you don't have to keep all the food together, all mushed together. It's a single tap.
Tell me about the shift that you guys had from working mainly with partner chefs at the beginning toward having a more vertical setup with the chefs that you have, resident chefs working in the main kitchen that you guys have here to produce most of your food.
They can respond to changes in demand much more easily. As a partner chef, a lot of times these partner chefs use or rent out commercial kitchens of their own choosing, but they are limited in number of hours or space that they have available. So if, overnight I ask the chef, can you make twice what you made just yesterday? They're like, no way, I can't help you. So that's one of the main driver to handle demand better. There's implication of margins and things like that, which is also true. I mean, you look at most restaurant or really any food business out there, if you're not the one producing the food, it's really hard to make the margin. You see similar companies that will take food from restaurant, whether it's the Grubhub Seamless or a few other startups, that actually take food from restaurant. They either have to jack up the price of the meal or charge a pretty non-trivial delivery price to make it economically workable.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about your life story?
I was born in Vietnam, and I grew up for the first 11 years of my life there. The boat trip was pretty bad. 113 people on a 30-foot long boat, and 5 days, 6 nights on the ocean. I have a quarter cup of water a day. It's hot tropical sun, and never thought I would have made it. After that experience, startup isn't that hard.